Do you want to watch an anime that is extremely suspenseful from start to finish? Tired of fighting? Tired of humor or even love? Why not try an anime like Erased, the Town Where Only I Wandered, a winter 2016 blockbuster from a One Pictures studio famous for its fairy series tales. Satoru Fujinuma is just a humble 29-year-old painter with passion, but is always rejected because he has not put his own ego into his work. So every day he has to deliver pizza to earn money. Unknown when, he is brought in a special ability that is to go back in time to prevent bad things from happening. And just like that, one day he witnessed his mother being murdered, and he was charged with murder. So, he had to go back in time 19 years ago, when he was 9 years old, to stop the kidnapper, this serial killer. Will he be able to change? Or is the result still complete? With the element of time travel, the main sequence of events in the film is reversed, constantly changing, creating drama. The film does not have many action scenes. Instead, it is a battle of wits between the main characters and the villain, forcing him to come out and take responsibility before the law. When he returned 18 years ago, he met Keo Hinazuki, one of the 3 victims of the kidnapping. Keo is a cold, quiet girl, but deep inside she is very weak. She was tortured and beaten by her biological mother. Because of that, she could not open her heart to anyone. And after much effort, Satoru was able to break the ice separating the two. She finally agreed to be friends with him. The scene where the girl bursts into tears when she sees the full breakfast at Satoru's house and remembers the mornings when she woke up on the table with only a piece of bread and a few coins. She tried to swallow the dry bread con to have the strength to go to school, which scene left a sympathetic emotion for viewers. Why does an innocent child have to live so miserable? Sachiko Fujinuma, a mother who always holds her son's thoughts. The person he didn't care much about when he was 29 years old, and this time back in time, he saw another side of his mother, a strong, gentle and supportive woman who believed in her children. He cherished the happy time with his mother every second. Just take one train to get to Uno Station is the sentence he told his mother. When he was 29 years old in time to reach Uno, his mother had to take 2 to 3 trips to get there. Satoru cried when he said that, crying because of his mother's stupidity. Maybe at that moment he was thinking about a future repeat. When his mother had to die, the tears just flowed. There are also new companions who are always by his side to prevent the case from happening. From a past without friends, alone and obsessed with the case, Satoru has made new friends, has people who always support and stand by his side. He knows how to love and cherish those that exist, and learn to trust each other. We also can't forget the girl Eri Katajiri in the current timeline. Her father was once looked at by everyone with the look of a thief, including her mother, because no one would believe what she and her father said. Because of that, she didn't want that to happen again. She chose to trust Satoru even though the others didn't. Eri is like Satoru's solid rear, always waiting for him to return. The hope and motivation for him to make efforts to change that tragic future. The film condemns child abuse, and again, although the mother is callous, she has also experienced similar things in the past, so she can only take out her anger on her child. We can see that everyone has passed pain from deep inside. Because of that pain, they have turned into demons. The details are suspenseful, with many surprising plot twists, giving us a feeling of goosebumps. Although I suspected the killer from the first few episodes, I only dared to confirm in the last episodes. The graphics are quite nice, the tones are deep and melancholy, especially the scene's revival, the Christmas tree scene, giving us a creepy image of the town that is both full of dangers. The movie is Satoru's long and extremely stressful battle. Facing time is an extremely difficult challenge. How many challenges, how much suffering, how many failures and disappointments, the feeling of wanting to give up, he has all overcome. 12 episodes are short, but it feels very long, as if 10 years have passed. The ending is probably the one that pleases both the viewer and the character in the film. 19 years ago, 1987, was the year when Satoru was only in elementary school, the time when he was just a child, the age of only innocence. However, this time, when the past is remade, hidden in that 10-year-old person is the soul of a mature person, carrying a noble mission. Thinking like that, he would still have to act alone, just like before. He was a person who didn't care about anyone else. But this time, in order to succeed, he changed the person, becoming a person who cares for anyone alone like him, so as not to be entangled in his encirclement, the killer that person. From there, the process of remaking his past began. The process is not simple, when there are always easy targets that he must befriend to get them away from him. Then the extremely unexpected, somewhat terrifying discoveries he must overcome, to change that dangerous future. With a suspenseful detective nature, Erased is an anime not to be missed. Erased borrows detective plots to convey the message of child protection. If the English name of the film is quite simple, it alludes to the main character Satoru returning to the past to erase and rewrite history, preventing tragic tragedies. Original Japanese name Town Where Only I Am Lost, or Boku Daikjie Nai Maki, is a reminder of the loneliness and alienation of teenagers in Japanese society. This is also the reason they easily become victims of kidnappers, a dangerous criminal with mysterious movements, or targeting children who are often alone. The focus of the film lies on the interactions and connections between the characters. When returning to the past to prevent the tragedy, Satoru tries to befriend the victims, accompanying them so that the evil does not have a chance to strike. His relationship with his mother, Tomoka Kuretani, also changes positively throughout the journey. Freelance critic Catherine Pearson considers the attachment between the characters in Erased to be genuine, moving, and give a lot of weight to the work. The film also does not follow the path where the main character is the only hero. Erased character line is effectively built, associated with wisdom, patience, trust and love, thereby perfectly supporting and compensating for the main character Satoru. It is this compensation that helps Satoru perfect himself, pursue his dreams, and protect the people he loves. The quality, cinematic language of Erased is also a bright spot. The film has a neat and beautiful image with clear artistic intentions. Current scenes have deep, cold, sometimes gloomy tones, evoking a suffocating, cramped atmosphere when the characters face a series of horrifying crimes. The setting of a small town covered in snow when Satoru returns to the past also makes a strong visual impression, as if to cover up, erase the traces of the tragedy. However, erased cinematic language not only portrays the gloom and oppressiveness, but also highlights the deep affection and attachment between the characters. The reunion scenes in the film have bright, cozy tones, contrasting the freezing cold of the weather, creating a balance in the film's structure and the audience's emotions. It can be likened to a comfort and consolation next to the dark moments, when crimes take place and human lives are taken. In many scenes, contrasting colors are used to highlight the director's intentions and create a distinct impression. This advantage is shown right on the movie poster, with the red shirt of little Kao, Rinka Kakihara, standing out on the white snow background, evoking the feeling of loneliness and being lost, and at the same time ensuring the effectiveness in terms of beauty. The film received positive reviews from critics and audiences, with a rating of 94% on Rotten Tomatoes, and a score of 7.9 out of 10 on IMDb. Danielle Ransom from CNN rated Erased as a carefully constructed, complete, and touching story when it comes to friendship, intimacy, courage and maturity through the protagonist's growth incidents. Thank you for watching today's video. If you find this video good, please like, share and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to support ASK KPOP Entertainment to make more interesting videos.